What's up, guys? It's Sebastian H1 here, and we're doing a new reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Uh, I'm a little tiny bit late with the recording, but the video is uploaded. I haven't seen any of the news, but I did get messages from Discord about certain things that came out after the live feed. I'll talk about those when I see that, but I haven't looked at them just yet. So we got an hour and 2 minutes. I might not react to every single thing I see. Just a heads up. I do have my door open. I do have my dog wandering around. There's two of them right now. There's a Whopper. Walter. We like to give him the nickname Whopper sometimes. He's cute. He's a little gold. He's a little yellow lab. And we have another one named Stella that she's in the background. You might not hear her. She's usually very quiet. Anyway, just heads up. That's all you're gonna hear. Let's get into it. We're a minute in. Let's start. Full screen. I have put this at 4K. I don't know if this is going to record at 4K. I do have food with me, by the way. Okay, so what do we got first? Oh, okay, Mario Kart.
Let's go.
Pauline. Weird to see Peach with her dress on a bike. Oh, watercraft, snowmobile, plane, or maybe this is just the new glider type. Oh, costumes. I saw costumes. Pauline and I think it was Peach behind her. Grinding. Ooh, wall jumping. The fucking cow? Is that a fucking hammer, bro? Oh. Ooh. She looks cute. Okay, so the things from Tor with the costume changes, they're in this game. Okay. What's it called? World, not 9. World. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Producer.
I'm
Director?
Takahiro
Yep.
Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Exclusive.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
If there's a world map, that doesn't
Depending
that
on
mean
the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
we can freely drive?
And in
Is that a
this
fucking
Mario Kart
bee
game,
and crab?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you
Interesting.
make it all the way to the finish line?
So it's a racing royale, basically. Free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road,
Okay,
you can
this
explore new areas
section
and
is
routes.
what's selling me the most.
So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Ooh.
And even take photos together at different locations.
Okay. I have one question for Nintendo. Because you did it with 8 Deluxe, can we see the
A brand new
Nintendo
race
crossovers
across
come
the
back?
entire world starts here.
Because I
Mario
would...
Kart
ooh,
World.
that's nice art.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, I figured.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Just
So
17th.
be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay. Give me Link back, Isabel,
Mario Kart
and I'm
World
happy.
launches on the
Mainly
same day
Link.
as Nintendo Switch 2.
and Mies.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay. Well, it definitely isn't a camera.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was you.
Is that like a Discord knockoff?
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
But it's on the console.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me.
Okay, so it's on top of the
Alright,
system.
let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Screen sharing, huh?
There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay, concern. The frame rates on those look very low.
Hey. You can chat to your
And you can do
heart's
different
content,
games.
even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so
The
hard
frame
to
rate
do
is very
stuff.
low.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
I assume that's for processing power.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys,
To not hinder your game.
like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above
Now,
that, wall.
if you do that, I would hope that it would increase the frame rate. Because you're looking at them.
wall ride.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah? Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
The fuck? A
By
camera?
connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hmm.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video
I mean,
chat
that's
while
cool,
playing a
but
game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your
not really for me.
It was good.
I don't really like having my face shown.
Here's how it
If I can
works
help
with
it.
just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, that's interesting.
Go left, go left.
For Mario Party.
Let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
Now,
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
okay, so here's my
Or
question for
hold a
this.
sports competition
Can I
between
lower
families.
those if they're not using camera and just make my
All
screen bigger?
together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd
That
like
does
as
make
many
sense.
people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
And it ends in a
We
year.
hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can
That's
be played
download
when
play.
one person owns a compatible game.
DS download play.
Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Good, it's free.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Good. Oh,
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second,
120?
allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I was expecting 60, but 120, nice. What's HDR?
The LCD screen is more vivid, and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
But it's not an OLED.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
But are they Hall effects?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play
Mouse
with
mode.
compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Good.
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds.
It was
so
really
your
stupid
voice
that
will
the
come
Switch
through
1's
clearly.
voice chat solution was use an app. Just use Discord then.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay, that's smart.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Okay, 256.
Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
It has Ethernet built in.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
4K, I can't believe it.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Now there's more of a reason to dock it.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch
Oh, is this
2.
a pack-in?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
That's
The Joy-Con
cute.
2 controllers attached to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
That's cute.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Steel. Okay, that's
so
okay.
that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
But why is it paid?
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
That's stupid.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
So it's just red?
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Express cards are kind of expensive though.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay, that's a little weird for me. I would have taken the slower, but...
To transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Please tell me that has Hall effects.
Button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh!
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Switch compatible games,
take
right?
advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Okay, so these are like
Some
special
games that were
versions?
released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Okay.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Oh, mouse minigames.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Okay, it's cute, but...
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, Take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
What do you mean by purchasing an upgrade pack?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Oh?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of
60
Zelda
frames,
Tears of
60
the
frames,
Kingdom
60 frames. Oh my god!
enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So
Oh
you
my
can
god,
play
it looks so
smoother,
much better when
higher
you
definition
smoother.
graphics.
I love those games, but
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
notes. Okay.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Ew.
Proceed north.
So if you're really, really stuck, you can get the help.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to
Oh,
another
shit.
player to create in their game.
That's kind of cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In
Oh,
Kirby and the
Forgotten Land
Forgotten
update.
Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo
I still need to
Switch
play
2
this.
edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
That's awesome.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
The fact that
Choose
quality
from
mode
these
on the
two
Switch can do
modes, both of
4K
which support
60 and the
HDR,
PS5
based on your
can't
preference
without the
and
Pro.
playstyle.
That's impressive to me.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and
It looks
frame
so
rates.
much better when it can run at 60 frames.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
How
We hope
much?
you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
I don't like that,
Next, I'd
but
like
if they
to
don't
introduce
go
a
over
brand new
$20,
game
then I won't be
featuring mouse
mad.
controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Wheelchairs? Wheelchair basketball? Drag X Drive. Interesting.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh! Elden Ring!
This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel
Okay,
introduces
Hades
the
2.
Princess of
Alright.
the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish
I'm
the
not
sinister
a
titan
big fan of
Minotaur.
roguelike games. I know the first game was so
That'll be
good that I think it
unbelievable
won Game of the Year.
Getting to
Came
know
out?
dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。
Alright, what do you got, Capcom?
我々がお届けするタイトルは
Street Fighter 6?
6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンと、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボと
Amiibo?
カードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。
That's cool.
お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine.
Oh, is this
Commencing launch.
Damon X Machina 2?
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight.
Split Fiction?
I'm super
Okay.
excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing
I don't
fans
care.
together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're
Who cares?
excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
You guys lost
Madden
FIFA.
NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Yeah, I don't care.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
It's not in the game. You guys lost this years ago.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Hogwarts
We're
Legacy.
bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
I do want to play this,
With
but
enhanced
I
graphics
don't
and
want to
seamless
support
world
J.K. Rowling.
transitions. You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Probably find a used copy so they don't get money. The news when they said that they took out the Pro Skater 4's free roam really did hurt my heart. It made me less interested. So if they do an underground one, I'll probably consider that one. 1 and 2. But you took Pro Skater 4's big mechanic away, I think. SpongeBob?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are
Hitman?
bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool, cool.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
.007? Yep. GoldenEye, or at least just 007, right? Yep.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Oh my god!
Light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh!
Bravely Default returns.
Welcome home, my boys! Please tell me this includes second.
The Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battle.
Oh!
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own.
I have a playthrough of this on my channel! And second.
With upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Interesting.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Oh, it's only the first one.
Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
To Luxembourg on launch day. Okay, so this is Yakuza.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地をめぐる争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh, Warriors? Tears of the Kingdom Warriors.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Oh shit, we're gonna see the Imprisoning War?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
But doesn't this also mean no Link? Because he doesn't go to the past during this. Minoru! The sages. Okay.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
What is it, GameCube?
Please take a look at this.
Oh, it is GameCube!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a
But I want to win the
mysterious
HD.
baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
Still great,
The
though.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link, from the Legend of Zelda series, enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world
GX,
of white
I know
knuckle
some people are
racing
happy.
at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Show me Pokemon Coliseum.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Nice.
More titles will be added in the future.
Fire Emblem, Strikers, Chibi Robo, Legion's Mansion, XD, Coliseum!
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Nice.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly
It has
access
ZL.
game chat.
Interesting, and it's USB-C.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice, nice.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Give me Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
I have no Sega would be on board.
Let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, hey, Toby Fox. are they actually ready? Now, I have Undertale. I have not played Undertale. I've seen enough playthroughs because it was the YouTube explosion. Same thing with Deltarune, but I know people like it. So I'm sure people are freaking the fuck out. I guess tomorrow came.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
Of course.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Civ, okay.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
I'm guessing it's NBA.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't care.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
I don't care.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
I'm not against people that like those games, but those games have terrible monetization practices.
By this old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Cute.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Gungeon?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
For 2 seconds, I thought it was No Man's Sky. But I know that's already on the Switch. Interesting.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Oh,
We are
Cyberpunk.
delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
Does
Thanks
it
to
include the
Nintendo
DLC?
Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
I mean, Ultimate would imply it.
スクエアエニックスの
Okay, Square, what do you got? Final Fantasy 7?
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします
Integrate,
本
okay.
作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、
What about Rebirth?
20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を
I still need to play Integrate, but I didn't want to spend extra for
2
it.
で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Bravely Default really is like my big yes. Okay, we got a scissor reel. Silk Knots. Oh, people are gonna be fucking freaking out. The real Harvest Moon. Oh, one of my friends is gonna freak out about that one. And this one. We saw this last week. It looks interesting for a beat 'em up. What else you got? That looks like another Fast RMX game, series game. Still unsure about you. We saw that last week. Hey, Switch players can finally play Fortnite without it feeling terrible. Leighton!
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
This feels like very From Software-esque. I would, okay. I've just guessed that. Wait a minute. It's Dark Gothic in London, and they're mentioning blood. Look at the fucking oh my god. Is this Bloodborne 2? Jetpack. Steampunk. What the fuck? This has to be Bloodborne 2. It has, there's guns. Like everything here is Bloodborne. Or it feels like it. Oh, my friend is gonna be freaking the fuck out.
Close your eyes.
They love From Software.
As befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Carrier of blood.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Okay, so it's not Bloodborne, but that's very close. Winged mouse or rat? Only for Switch 2. Oh, you just sold that console to that friend.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
That's a warp star. So Kirby? Wait a minute. That model is that the Smash Brothers render? Wait. No! Air ride! Sorry, Walter, I didn't mean to freak you out. Is this a remake or sequel? It's fucking Air Ride. It's a sequel. Sakurai!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Sakurai's back on this? Holy shit. That means City Trials coming back.
Trailer for today. Please take a look.
Last trailer, okay. What do you got? This looks like a Mario game, but I'm seeing a lot of bananas. Monkeys. Yep, it's Donkey Kong. Holy shit, this is a 3D Donkey Kong. What the fuck? Oh, this actually looks cool. It's weird to see DK with pants. Classic style level. Bonanza.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
As a download.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Okay. How much?
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
That's it? Okay. Alright, so let me see what that information my friends all sent me. Let's just close that. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. Okay, so the Switch 2's price is $449. Okay, that's a little bit more than I was expecting. I was hoping they would cap it at $400. That's for the console on its own. So if I just go back a little bit. $449 for just the system. For the system plus Mario Kart World, it is $500, $499. That's very expensive. That's the PlayStation 5's price. For the base PlayStation 5. I don't know if that's because of the tariffs, but that seems very expensive for the Switch 2. $50 increase, though, just for the world. So it's Mario Kart, and it's a digital-only game. I shouldn't say digital-only. It's a digital game, which I would have preferred the cartridge, but $50 for a whole game isn't that terrible of an ask. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to open up this. There's a bundle in Japan for 58,000 yen, which is equivalent to $360. And the standalone console will be $333. So it's cheaper in Japan. Oh, okay. So apparently, the Japanese version of the Switch 2, there's going to be 4 versions of the Switch 2 in Japan, or 3 or 4. The one that we're seeing here for this price is Japanese language only. It's region locked to just Japan. That's kind of fucky that they introduced a region locked version, because then there's a full version of the Switch 2 that costs in line with the other ones, which has like worldwide support in multiple languages. They call it the multi-language version. Let it load. Let it load. Come on. Yeah, multi-language. You can see right here. Japanese language only, Japan only. Multi-language system. So Japan has access to both, but they'll have to pay more if they want the region lock free system. That is weird to me. That is very weird. Yeah. Only systems set in Japan can be linked to that account, and I didn't do anything. I'm guessing they're trying to punish people that have the worldwide version, especially with the fucking tariffs that are happening. Mario Kart World is $80. What the fuck? That's criminal. This is coming from Jeff Keighley. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is $70. That better not be the standard. If Donkey Kong is 70, I'm going to assume 70 is the new standard, which is still stupidly high. If that's true, I'm going to be fucking mad. But that what else? What else? See, this is what hurt me. That for digital games, they should not be that much. And apparently the physical copy of World is going to be $90. That's insane. So if you get the Switch 2 with the bundle, you're saving $30. That's insane. I really hope that's not a consistent thing. $70 should be the maximum for these games. Maybe they're charging $80 because it's a larger world, just like how when Tears of the Kingdom came out, because they had double the size of the game. I still don't like it. I still think it's stupid, but I understand why. But that being said, games already cost too much at $70. The move from 60 to 70 didn't give us any leeway here because developers are still, I shouldn't say Nintendo, but most developers are still putting extra monetization in their fucking games, which makes the game even more expensive, and they gimp the game to make you want to buy things. Ubisoft. Anyway, what's this? Expansion pack members will be able to play Switch 2 upgrade packs for Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, allowing them to enjoy the Switch 2 editions of these games at no cost. Okay. That's good. So those two are free. What about the others, though? I still want to know how much... Is this the link to the Nintendo website? Yes, it is. I still want to know how much the cost is for upgrade packs. Apparently, the Zelda Notes app for both of these games include new memories that are voices directly recorded from the characters like Zelda, Koga, and Raru, depending on the game you play. But they're new lines recorded that you have to physically find in the world. Again, my concern is how much they charge for these upgrades. If they're over $20, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. Or, hear me out, if like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where like it says said above, with the expansion pack, if they're all included within the expansion pack, or mostly included, like Nintendo edition ones, like the first party ones, cool, but I still don't want to see them be individually sold for $20. You know, I don't want to see them exceed that price. If they go over, even if it's $25, I think that's too much. Because you already spent the $60 for that game, unless you got it used. Or in Tears of the Kingdom's case, you already spent $70 on that game. Now, at least for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, we have the confirmation of Nintendo Switch Online from Nintendo, but not the others. But I need to know how much these cost, because that's going to be the deciding factor if I even bother. Okay. What else do we got? Pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 go live on April 9th. Okay. So, you got a week. Yeah, you got a week. Nintendo will be offering pre-orders for the Switch 2. I just did this on my phone, but I will post it here too. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So to prevent scalpers, you need to have a Nintendo account. You must have had 12 months of paid membership. And a minimum of 50 total gameplay hours as of April 2nd. That's a fucking win, because that tells me that scalpers that don't care and don't play games won't be able to get in here. That's hard. So Nintendo might be the best way to get it. Yeah, I selected this on my phone just now. Okay. Okay. But Best Buy said they're doing April 9th. GameStop said they're doing April 9th. I see that in the chat. We got prices for some accessories. The Switch 2 Pro Controller is $79.99, which falls in line with what I expected. Joy-Con 2s, left and right, are $90. That's a little bit more than I expected, but I think that's because... I think the regular ones are $80, so this is just a $10 increase. That's the same price as the Switch 1. $109 for the dock. Jesus Christ. Just like the original Switch, though. It's a $10 increase. And $50 for the camera. I'm not getting the camera, though. Anything else? A list of accessories that will, from Switch 1, that will work and will not work with the Switch 2. Joy-Con, the first Pro Controller, all the NSO online controllers work, but the NES controllers cannot be attached to the system. They'll work wirelessly. You just cannot attach them to the system. Not compatible, not compatible, not compatible. I get that. This one doesn't make sense to me. It's just an HDMI. You just get the lower signal of an HDMI cable. This also hurts. I understand why Express is important because it's faster, but I still would have liked to have seen, even if it's a slower speed, SD card support for regular SD cards. Because, my word, Express cards are expensive. They are expensive. They're, like, for a 256 gig, to just double the storage of the Switch, it's $50. For 512, it's $100. And for 1 terabyte, right now, at the current moment that I'm reading, is $200. Jesus fucking Christ. For a terabyte. And what else? Not compatible, not compatible. The GameCube controller adapter is compatible. Obviously, this one I don't understand. Wouldn't the Switch 2 controllers fit? Okay, this can work, but you'd have to use the original controller, not with the Joy-Con 2. Okay. Good to know. And there's now going to be a new distinguishing label on certain games that have a content download required. Here, game key cards. So it tells you that a certain amount of storage is needed and the internet is required to download it. I understand it for Street Fighter. Why the fuck is Bravely Default a game key card? That's a 3DS game. I'm still sad there's no second involved in this stuff, but I love that game so much. Please don't make it cost $70. This game just... You sold it for $40. You're only adding HD textures. Don't go for higher than $50, please. It's still a good game, though. Okay, so there will be free updates to some Nintendo Switch games. These games are confirmed to have free upgrades. ARMS, Captain Toad, Mario Odyssey, 3D World, Clubhouse games, what they said on the thing. Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom, Game Builder Garage, I assume that's going to have the mouse support. Mario Brothers U Deluxe, probably mouse support. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, maybe they'll finally be fucking running fine. And Big Brain and Canopy. Is there any other games in that list? Not really. Okay. But they're free. They are free. Improve performance and add support or features such as game share and select games. I'm going to assume this is about the support, like the performance of the game to make it run better. Because even after all the patches they've had, the Scarlet and Violet still run like ass. These are the only 2 games I've had on my experience with Switch, besides maybe the Korok Forest and Breath of the Wild, where the performance has been bad. So, interesting. And we got a image of the UI. It looks the same, different marking icon. I assume there's going to be a dark mode, but I would really prefer to have themes, Nintendo. It's been long enough. Just do fucking themes. Do a theme shop. It's time. It's time. I don't know what that is. Oh, news, probably. Okay. So, that's the Nintendo Switch 2. It's... Overall concept is good. Okay? The new features are all cool. The games they showed off, cool. Mario Kart World looks fucking incredible. The Donkey Kong game looks great. I'm so happy for Bravely Default. New Kirby game coming out. Wonderful. I'd like to see a few more games, but obviously we have to wait. You know, we can't rush games. They have to be made. They have to be updated. I'm glad that certain updates are coming out free. My only other concern is the game prices. We know Donkey Kong is $70. What about the other games? And if this is true that $70 is the standard for digital games, is it true that they're going to charge us $80 for the physical game? That's so fucking bullshit if that's true. I hope not, because right now they charge us $60 for digital and physical. And personally, in my opinion, digital games should cost less anyway. So even if they go up to $60, I mean up to $70, that shouldn't be the fucking case. They should be honestly $60 and then $70 a retail, not $80. I'm going to assume Mario Kart World is an outlier. I pray that's an outlier, but my god, games are just getting more expensive, man. But so not only do you need to spend $500 for this, but if you want to upgrade your system storage, you'll need to get an SD express card. So that's another cost. But if you want World, it seems like it's better to just go with this because it saves you money on World. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Keyword is try. Anyway, that's my reaction to the Switch 2 Direct. Nothing massively huge for me to explode about, but hey, Bravely Default fucking got me. Ooh! And I am excited to have it. Before I even consider the Pro Controller, though, accessories, I would like them to confirm to me if this controller has Hall effects. Because if it doesn't have Hall effects, I see no point in upgrading to this controller. Because if the Switch 1 Pro controller works, besides those 2 extra buttons, no point. Because I probably won't be using the game chat feature. Discord exists. Okay. Like they said, larger sticks, but are they Hall effect sticks? That's the thing that we need to know. Because drift was a problem with the first generation. So if they're using the same potentiometers, it's going to lead to the same problems, which means they get sued again. So hopefully they learn their lesson and put Hall effects in them. But we won't know until someone gets their hand on it or Nintendo confirms it. But if it is Pro Controller, sure. $80. God damn it. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling. We've seen the games mostly. Sega just announced that a few other titles that weren't in here are coming, like Sonic X Shadow Generations. Cool. And yeah, I'm excited to see what comes out next for the Switch 2. You know, it's the future of the Nintendo systems. I'm definitely gonna get the console. You know, because I do want it. I want to continue because the next Zelda's gonna come out on here. You know, but yeah, I would like to see a little bit more, and hopefully, I doubt it because we only have 2 months to basically from release. But hopefully the tariffs lower the price a little, tiny bit. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Astrobot is still uploading at the current moment of me making this video. I think I can double check my shit right now. What episode are we on? We're on episode 10 is coming up today as I'm recording this. So enjoy that. You get 2 videos today. Woo! Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Take it easy. And yeah. Switch 2, baby. Hopefully it's not scalped to fucking hell. Bye!